one.
Hi, everybody. It's Mark Messier, and you're listening to Blueshirt
Underground Show,
the #1 Rangers podcast. Make sure you tune in to find out all the latest news. Let's go, Rangers.
Blueshirt Underground, motherfucker! Can't BS a Ranger fan. Can't BS a Ranger fan.
This is an unlawful gathering. This is an unlawful gathering. The truth's out there. The truth is out there.
This is the underground. This is new media. This is the underground. This is new media.
Ranger fans, what's the critical thinking hanger? Ranger fans, what's the critical thinking hanger?
And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers. And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers.
This is New York Rangers hockey. 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 This is New York Rangers.
Good evening, Blue Shirt Underground. This is the Blue Shirt Underground show, making its debut on YouTube Live.
We hit the big time.
The big time around the world, people. Today is Wednesday, January 29th. My name is Jim, and as always, I'm joined on the other side of the window by the one and only Eddie Geik. Eddie, good evening. Welcome to YouTube.
YouTube, iTube, you're a rube.
Yeah.
iTube.
Well, that's what they should call it when we're on YouRube.
Yes.
You boobs. That's us.
Yeah. I take off my two boobs. Sit up there.
Live on YouTube on two boobs.
This is Red Tube. This is Red Tube. But we can make it with your Patreon dollars. We can turn this into Red Tube.
That's right.
So yeah,
RCL pre-85. I don't know who that is, but welcome. First,
yes.
That is the first chat in the live chat here on Two Boob.
Two boobs.
I like that.
Yeah, this is it. It's Ryan Leach.
Ryan Leach, the great one and only Ryan Leach.
We're gonna have to get used to the new nicks, the new nicknames, as they say. Jonathan Riggs, he got a very inventive name. His actual name,
right?
Jonathan, welcome for the.
I like that though. John Riggs, no anonymity with John Riggs. He puts it all out there. He is Jonathan Riggs. Take it or leave it. No hiding behind any cutter or fart knocker 12 or anything else. He is Jonathan Riggs for all to see.
Gus is here.
Gus
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes, I gotta tell you, man. I feel like we're really hit the pinnacle of our broadcast. I mean, with the internet radio show, we reach far and wide, even with that dinky little show. Remember, we've had listeners in Norway. We've had listeners in Saudi Arabia who are in the armed services.
Yeah, Egypt.
Now I feel like we have arrived, so to speak. So,
absolutely. I'm just tweeting out that we are live on YouTube, Two Boob, and I'll be right back with you here. Join us live on YouTube.
We're acting like this is like a revolutionary thing. Meanwhile, there's like millions of people have done this before us.
Right, like they invented it last night, and we're the first ones here.
Right.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
We are the only live New York Rangers show live on YouTube. I'll tell you that, because I don't even think the Flyers. Oh, the Flyers, really?
Well,
I don't even think he was live.
No, he never made it to live. Jack LaCour says, "Wow, been a listener for 8 years. First time ever listening. A Patreon supporter. Jim, I randomly send you shit on Instagram as Newton 4.
Yes, Newton 4. Yes, Jack sends me stuff all the time. Tags me in cool stuff that's going on, hockey related. What's up, Jack? Cutter's here.
Wow, this is a...
Cutter is here. He's brought his exclamation points. Fax Ace 263 is here. Boob Tube, that's us. Super chat equals donation button. I don't know what that. Donate away. Yeah. I'm on Venmo. I'm on what's the other one? Venmo. I got the Zelly. We got the Patreon. All of it.
Zelly.
Yeah, it's another
Lost Marx Brothers.
It's just another app for transferring money.
Gummy.
Zelly.
Gummo.
Zelly,
Harpo. Zello. So, Ranger fans.
So where did we leave off with the goaltenders' records against the Rangers?
Wow.
Pick right up where we left off.
Oh, my God. If you're a Patreon member, I uploaded a video with Dan Blueshirt against the Rangers where the Rangers had actually beaten him. The third period of a playoff game against the Flames way back when. And I'm telling you, Jim, watch it because there's some pearls of freaking Chadwick in that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's just
Jim, this Dan Blueshirt, he's something else tonight.
It's not even that. He knows the Rangers are going to win the series, so he starts getting a little salty towards Atlanta.
Oh, really?
And Eric Vail has just got up for Atlanta. Doesn't look good for the Flames, Jim.
That's FedEx Ace 263 is Mike Halleck. What's up, Mike? Frank Mercanti is here. Or is it Mercant?
I like Mercanti. Sounds more
Mercanti. More Italian.
He's a Brooklyn I'd tie with that.
Right. We love us some eye ties on this show. Exactly. Welcome, Frank. Welcome, everybody. Look at Cutter. Did we look at Glenn Healy's stats against the Rangers? We did not. I wanted to let me see if I can find this article. I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Saw it today from Vince Mercagliano, Mercanti, Mercagliano, who Joe Catroni, by the way, is trying to get on the show for us. He's been reaching out to Vince, see if we can get him on the show. So who knows?
I'm going to do it tonight. I'm also going to try to reach out to Barry Beck. That would be a boon for us, and I think a boon for him and what he's trying to do.
Would be, absolutely.
With Mark Pavlich. Did you notice he's got like this, I guess he hasn't really officially started pro, but he wants these guys to work through these problems or whatever, give them a goal by starting a ranch and Pavlich and Marcel Dion are on this. Do we know if Marcel is having some mental health issues?
I don't know.
I don't know. Both him and so
Gus, if you want to donate to the show, I can tell you how to get there, my friend.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we'll take anything. Bitcoin, 6 pence,
ShopRite gift cards.
Double coupons. We'll take it all.
Double coupons.
Remember those things? They still have those things?
I don't know if anybody does double coupons anymore.
My mother loved double coupons.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
1,000 subscribers. I think we only have 207 right now.
We'll get there.
We'll get more.
This is how we get there, by being live on YouTube and reaching reaching the millions.
What is Super Chat? I love this name. Super Chat. What is Super Chat? Can somebody explain this fakak the YouTube to me? Because,
Super Chat unlocks at 1,000 subscribers.
It's like one of those, you're playing those games like Halo and something unlocks and you get like a badge.
Right, an achievement. Yeah, your special armor, get a fancy helmet. Super Chat is when someone pays to have their comment highlighted. Well, we could do that to Cutter. Every time he makes a comment, he owes us $1. US, not that Canadian bullshit that ain't worth anything.
What?
Or can we curse on YouTube?
No, I think we're kind of limited. I don't know. I mean, I don't really. What idiot is going to watch this show? There's so many shows. I mean, how many things to search and listen to this whole show for me to say fuck and then say, all right, we're taking them off.
Right. Pull them off.
YouTube. They're going to want to worry about this stupid little Ranger show.
Right. Mike Silvers is here. Mikey is surfing. I assume that's Mike Silvers because he signed on with his customary, well, hello there.
Yeah.
Hello there.
So, yeah, everybody's here. It's one of so what's this thing you want to talk about? What this guy from Lohud wrote there?
Well, he was discussing. I'm trying to find the high points here. I don't want to read this whole thing.
I also don't want to talk about where Chris Kreider is going ever again. By the way.
All right. He's talking about. He basically weighs the pros and cons between trading Kreider, keeping Kreider, trading Tony DeAngelo. He says, as far as the other three notable RFAs are concerned, making the decision to move on from Kreider would provide the flexibility to afford them. Strome is making $3.1 million this season with DeAngelo and Lemieux both at $925,000. They'll each be arbitration eligible and due for raises, especially Strome and DeAngelo, who are having career years. My educated guess is that it will require a total of between $9 and $12 million to sign all three, which the Rangers would have room for based on our projected $16.5 million in cap space. They would still have enough space to consider re-signing Fost or another UFA in his price range, which gets them to 11 forwards and fill out the fourth line forward spot with a sub $1 million player like Boone Nieves, Steven Fatso Fogarty, or Tim Gettinger. I don't want to ever see Boone Nieves in a Ranger uniform again.
He's terrible.
I'm not impressed.
I didn't see anything. Gettinger's big. He's,
Now, he also speculates or states that replacing Tony DeAngelo is easier than replacing Chris Kreider. Do you agree or disagree? I mean, but if Tony DeAngelo pans out to be a 60 to 70 point defenseman, are they really that easy to replace? How many have we had? 3? 4?
Yeah, no,
we're supposed to find another one. We had like 3 in our lifetime. Well, Brad Park, Brian Leach, Zubov, and
we've been trying to bring these guys in. We brought in the Keith Yandles, we brought in the Dan Boyles, we brought in the Kevin Shattenkirks.
Right,
now they got one. Now they just want to jettison him.
Right.
I mean, from his point of view, I don't know. I think DeAngelo is tracking upwards and more of a commodity. Also, he is a right defenseman, right?
Right.
So he is.
And I know you can make the argument that if you keep DeAngelo and you give DeAngelo a nice contract, you've got a lot of money tied up on the right side of the defense with because you've got Trouba and DeAngelo and Stahl, right?
Adam Fox.
Shea. I'm sorry. Right? Brady Shea's right-handed.
Oh my! I thought Trouba and Fox were on the same side. I don't know. Yeah, listen, I think the
Shea is left-handed. I'm sorry. It must be maybe it's Fox then.
Fox, yeah, it's Fox, Truba, and D'Angelo. That's a pretty good threesome. It's a threesome I like to entertain. I can say that on YouTube. I I I think he's got a little bit skewed. I mean, Chris Kreider is what? He's a 27, 28 goal scorer.
Right.
I think those are more you could find them around the league. You're going to find somebody of Tony D'Angelo's ilk, especially where the Rangers are playing with Panarin and the rest of the team the way it is. Their defense is maybe he figures that. Maybe he figures because the Rangers are everybody is scoring.
Right.
D'Angelo's leading the way, though. He's been great on the power play. He's a guy I did a total 360 from his arrival. And I don't know if it was David Quinn, but he's he's a young man. But Chris Kreider, what's D'Angelo going to get you anyway if you trade him? He's up and coming, but he's not proven. I think Kreider's he's much sexier to a GM than Tony D'Angelo is.
And D'Angelo's not signed.
Right.
So, and Andre says math is wrong, and I don't know if he means math in general or if he means the math is wrong. I think he means the math that we're throwing out from this article.
Huh.
He's got Kreider getting $7, or is that $7 million? $7 we could probably afford, right?
$7, yes.
$7
It's cheaper than a beer at the Garden.
Right. By the way, I'm told the beer at the Garden, a tall can of beer is $17 now.
What?
That's what I was told. I'll be reporting back on that on our next show.
Please, I want a full report. That's crazy. Some crazy shit.
I don't think they're finding anybody to take Shea. I think we're stuck with Brady Shea.
Well, that was still the Glenn Sather nonsense. It was. I don't care, even if it was. He was still in the mix at that point. I don't think he's in the mix anymore. And better for the Rangers, where every defenseman got $6 million.
Right. $6 million.
$6 million.
So this is just like a little test show we're doing. How does the show look on YouTube, first of all, and how easy is the chat? It looks like plenty of people are chatting. I'm trying to figure out if it can. There's 11 people. Okay, there's 11 people watching. I could see us here on YouTube. I have another screen open with us, and don't we look handsome? Andre says all good. Mike says works just fine. Gus says good, boys, very good. Chat's very easy. Video is good. Okay, cool, excellent.
Now, if I wanted to do YouTube and watch what we're doing, what do I do? Oh, I see it. Oh, there we are. Oh,
see us?
That's pretty good.
You can go right to the page where you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and what I saw that our videos were up on the screen there, and then there was one that said live, and I just clicked on that. It took me right to our show. There we are.
I see that. Yeah.
Let me see. Let's here's the link. If somebody wants to try and join us, I'd like to see how that goes, putting a guest on. So if somebody wants to just click through and let me know how that works. Kevin Cosmo is here. Easy chat, doing it without Wi-Fi. Hello, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed from last night's broadcast that there were some things that I think we went a 3-shot when Costa got here. We went like widescreen, so you could see like basically my whole house and your whole house, and then just Costa's face top. So I don't know if there's a configuration or what have you that. I mean, we'll discuss it off the air.
Okay. What do you mean? Explain that to me again. Sorry.
All right. Like when we went a 3-shot, our screens, I think our pictures got much more like a wide shot. Like right now, you could see like my closet in the back. You see that closet, right?
Right.
But you went wide, you could actually, when we put Coast on, you could see like the opening. All right, see that see how you could see that like that? Now you could see it's a wider shot if you go there. See, there's the door with the stuff on it there.
Right.
And then Costa, who was on like top of us, it was just like his giant mug. Like we were like zoomed. I could see that guy's acne.
Well, he was also when he first called it very close to his camera. So I don't know what he was doing, but yeah. No. So
what else we got to talk Ranger related, or is this basically going to be it? I don't want to tease these people now that we have them, but I really don't know what the hell to talk about. We've done like 3 shows in 4 nights. It's rough.
Well, Gus, it's not really there. Jack has asked if there'll ever be a viewing party on Long Island, and it's not necessarily that I wouldn't travel to Long Island. I think if we found a place, I don't think it would necessarily be an issue. But I think as far as staying centrally located for everybody, New York City is just what makes the most sense. You know, it's easy. We've got people that come in from South Jersey, Central Jersey, North Jersey. We got people sometimes. We got Connor coming down from Albany. We got people coming from Connecticut. It's just, I mean, let's face it. It's just easy for everybody to get to New York City one way or the other.
Yeah, well, the mass transit. I mean,
right.
Even I'll take the Long Island Railroad in for that sometimes. Right. Although lately we haven't because, but you know, there's a lot of ways to get there. I think people from New Jersey, maybe you could back me up. The little Long Island's kind of too long. Too long of a drive.
It is. It's a long trip. Yes, Mike Silvers brings up Igor was recalled today. Igor Shestyorkin.
Oh, there you Henrik Lundqvist. The mind games continue.
Say hello, Megan. There's Megan live on YouTube. Say hi.
Wow, she's on YouTube. Wow, look at this. Hello.
It's our first live YouTube show.
Wow, this is.
I'll call you later.
This is so exciting. Let me tell you. This is our 27th video show, official video show.
Mobile viewers need to choose desktop view in order to text. In order to chat, you mean? In order to chat? I don't know who Prog Rocker 57 is. And the Black-Hearted Crow is here, whoever that is. It's like this is like blog talk again. We got to go back to screen names, trying to decipher who everybody is.
The Black-Hearted Crow, he often comments on the shows in the comment section.
Oh, okay. But do we know who it is?
I don't know, but he's the great screen name.
Yes.
Great YouTube nickname.
Yeah, we'll put Progressive Rocker up there. Mobile viewers need to choose desktop view in order to text. Screw Long Island to travel to. That's Mike. The Black-Hearted Crow is the great Nick DeCristo.
Oh, Nicky. Way to go, brother.
Yes, you did. And you wore a stovepipe hat to one of the viewing parties.
Yes. I think that was Lemmy's hat. Lemmy was the last person to. Yes, that was a great.
Well, great I mean, yes, Nick, we know who you are by the name Nick DeCristo. I didn't know who you are by the Black-Hearted Crow.
We didn't know that was your Nick.
Right, your Nickety name, as Andy Bernard says. FedEx Ace says, screw Long Island to travel to. Meanwhile, he's been to one viewing party.
Mike Harmon, Holy Manoli, Chris Campoli, Tyler Toffoli.
What's up, Mike Harmon? Mike was at the show last night, too. He was here with us. But Mike joining us on YouTube from Sin City. By the way, speaking of expansion hockey, the Seattle, apparently the Seattle NHL team is going to be the Kraken.
What?
The Seattle Kraken.
Release
the Kraken.
That is the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Is it? You don't like that?
It's terrible. The Kraken. Oh my God! What's that movie with the Kraken comes out there?
Clash of the Titans.
Yes, Clash of the Titans, which they remade, which was horrible.
Well, yeah, but the original's classic.
The Kraken sounds like a. I don't like that name. You might as well name it that other name in the basketball, the Pelicans. That's the worst name, the Pelicans. You need an intimidating. All right, the Kraken is intimidating.
Right.
But there's only one Kraken. There's not like
Phil McCracken.
Phil McCracken, yeah.
Phil McCracken.
I think it's a stupid ass name. They better. Is it official?
I don't think it's official.
If that's the name, I'm going to bag on that team forever. I do not like that name at all.
If they're bad, ass cracking, smoking cracking.
Yeah. You must be smoking cracking with that name. Yeah, I think that name also, you can get a lot of derising.
Cracking is whacking.
The Seattle Junkies. That's a good one. I can see that. I mean, I've been to Seattle. It's got some problems, but it's got some nice stuff too. Seattle's one of the most growing cities, actually, coming up.
Yeah.
So I was in Seattle a couple of years ago.
I agree with Gus. They should have went with Seattle Metropolitans.
The Mets?
Sure, why not? The Metropolitans.
Yeah. I like old school. I don't want the crap. That sounds too Bush League to me. I mean,
sells jerseys. It's going to sell jerseys.
Old jerseys sell.
Not all.
New sells. Like
what I want to know is when are the Ranger fans who adopted the Vegas Knights so that they could post how big a fan they are on Facebook? When do they abandon the Knights for the Seattle Kraken? So they can all be, look what a big Kraken fan I am since day one.
I don't know. I don't think you can go secondary team. You gotta put all your energy towards your one team.
The Rangers need all we can muster.
Right. We can't have guys rooting for Alex Tuch. We need freaking everybody honed on Jesper Fast.
That's right.
We don't have time for that, Jim. Out the Kraken. It's I think worse than the Wild, which I'm still not wild about. Oh, I'm just wild about the.
You don't like these. You don't like singular names. I'm guessing, right? Lightning. You don't like that one either.
I mean, Lightning. I guess because of the football with the Chargers, and I'm kind of used to the Lightning. Kind of like, I don't know. That sounds kind of intimidating. And Lightning can be all over. But a Kraken, there's only one of them. It's a mythological creature. Why'd they name it the Unicorns? Or what you call it? The Centaurs.
The Centaurs. I was just going to say the Centaurs.
I mean, it's a stupid name. What's that to do with Seattle? Should be Seattle Salmon. I don't know. That name is we're going to come up with so many nicknames with the Kraken.
The Frasers. I like that one. The Seattle Frasers.
Seattle Hipsters. That's a good one. That's what Sam.
I like the Frasers. Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs. Bye bye.
I like salmon too. When I was up in Alaska, I had that planked salmon. It was good. Yeah, I don't know. Am I just too grumpy that I find that this Kraken thing, if this is real, I thought you were joking before we went on.
No, it's real. It's real. There was even a concept jersey somebody released. I don't know if that was something somebody made up or if that was leaked or what that was, but I don't know.
I'm gonna watch these other Ranger groups. They'll be going, I'm all about the Kraken now. All about the crack. I'm back and I'm off the crack. And
let's see.
So what else we got going on?
Hold on. I want to see if I can make this work here. Where's the tab?
Seattle Breakers. Okay, I could go with that.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Here we go.
How about these Seattle Sounders? Wasn't that a NASL soccer?
There you go.
Oh God! What website is this?
This is the Russian machine never breaks.
What the hell kind of website?
It's a big hockey. It's a big hockey blog.
Oh, okay. Seattle Kraken. I'm not digging that.
There you have it.
Wow.
The Kraken.
Did Gritty kill anybody lately? Everybody marked safe from Gritty.
Have you noticed the more I look at Mark Stahl, the more I think he looks like Gritty, or Gritty looks like Mark Stahl. I can't figure out which one it is. But they really do look alike.
He's just shitty. No, I don't know. Man, it's been it's like I feel like it's like 3 weeks since we had a game.
I know, but let me tell you,
over here,
I am excited for Friday night.
You're gonna be there, baby.
First time at MSG in a couple of years, and I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna get there early. See if we can get some pictures.
Oh, you're gonna try to right and
do a little stalking.
Do you have any rituals when you go to a game?
No.
I believe you're like me. Believe it or not, when I go to a game, and I'm quite, I'm a big guy. I do not eat during the game. I find eating is a distraction.
No, we'll eat before the game.
Like I don't munch, and I don't get like a. It's not that it's quite outlandish the prices it is, but I know one of these guys who drinks 4 beers and gets like nachos, and he's got tater tots, and he's dipping, and he's drinking, and he's slobbering all over himself. He's missing goals. I just sit there. I'll get a soda like in between the second and third, and that's it. Like I need to. I'm not a guy. I'm focused on the game. I'm mentally ill, so I think I actually affect the game. My focus affects the game. That if I move seats or exchange seats, and I hate when people come in front of me because I'm like, I'm mesmerized by the game and I get annoyed easily.
Yeah, no, I typically don't eat during the game. Baseball game, yeah, because it's
so long.
Boring. He's got half hour in between pitches. You got to do so. But even then, it's only just get a big bag of peanuts or something. You just sit there, make a pile of shells at your feet. But it's too expensive to eat at the games. So we're gonna get into the city. We'll go scout some players, see if we can get some pictures, and we'll grab something to eat and head in.
Gonna head over to Cosby's. They maybe you can see Stan Fischler. He's renting a room, I think, in the back now.
That was always, to me, that was half the fun of going to the game when I was younger, was going to Cosby's, going into that store. The guy would stand outside. They only let so many people in at a time because the place was so crowded.
Yeah.
And going in there and just, always get something, whether it was a pennant or whatever. Just love going in that store. Now I feel like if I'm in the city, I still have to go just to say hello to that poor, lonely old man that's in there all by himself, sitting there all day long. He's like the Maytag repairman in there.
Man.
And the last time
place got kicked out of the garden. That's sad though over there.
it is. The last time we went in there, before the viewing party, we went over in there. We were looking at I forget what we were looking at. I don't know if we wanted to look at jerseys or T-shirts or whatever. And they had that hat that I wore at the last viewing party that I saw and I liked. I said to the guy, I said, how much for the hat? And he says $24. I said, okay. And I put it on the counter. I said, let me think about it for a few minutes while we're walking around. He goes, give me 20. I'm like, all right. Just happened at a $20 bill. I handed it to him and that was it. Done deal. I don't know. Maybe that didn't get reported in the inventory or something. I don't know. Maybe the old man's making a little side cashish. I don't know. None of my business. None of my beeswax.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I like the hat though.
Yeah. Last time I think I was in there was Stan was having a book signing there. Why the hell I went to a book signing? I must have been in the city for some reason. But he's wait, has he been has he surfaced anywhere, Stan? He's not on the Rangers broadcast. I don't think he's on the Islanders broadcast.
He was. I just saw him mentioned the other night. I don't know. Maybe he was interviewed on the Devils broadcast or something. I think he was in Israel for a while or something. I don't know. He's a Jewish man, the Hebrew persuasion. So,
yeah, Stan,
goes to see the brethren or whatever. I don't know.
Our friend of the show, Adam Radar, used to, intern for Stan Fischler.
He did.
And he said that Stan Fischler would do his remotes from home, kind of like the picture angle you're watching now, and Stan would have no pants on. He'd be wearing shorts now, I can assure you I am wearing pants.
I am the hockey maven, and I'm not wearing any pants.
So we're gonna get Joe and Sammy Friday night. You'll be won't be privy to that, Mr. Gosh.
I'm gonna sit there and do my own Sam and Joe bit though. I know I'll launch into that because I do it at home. We'll just be sitting watching the game and I'll just go to my own whole conversation. Oh, Joe, look at these Hurricanes, Joe. Hard-working team, Joe. Well, Sam, they're at their best when they keep their feet moving.
Oh God. Every generalization that
Right. Every hockey cliche.
Yes. They're hard. They don't give up. They've lost 20 of the last 21, but they work hard every night. Yeah. I don't know. So, all right. Is that it?
That's all I got.
Yeah, I got to tell you guys, this is no indication of what a real show is like.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a test show. We're just screwing around, and I mean, we could talk about Star Trek for another hour, but I don't think anybody wants to hear about that, or
Right. I'm watching some crazy shit now. You ever see this show, Mr. Robot?
Yes, I watched the first 2.5 seasons of it, and then I just kind of got lost. I kind of forgot, and I need to go. What I need to do is I need to go start back at the beginning. I actually really like that show, even though it kind of strayed away from what it was originally. It was kind of getting pretty out there, but I still like it. That's in its last season, or just finished its last season, right? Because now he's becoming a big movie star. So
yeah, he was in that the Queen movie there.
It's going to be the new Bond villain too.
Yeah, he's a great actor. That dude.
Yes. Yeah, he's going to be the next Bond
Robbie
villain.
Malek.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm into that. I'm watching that. What are you watching? You watching anything?
No, not really. Nothing new.
I know what
Nothing
I'm watching. New. Blueshirt Underground show on YouTube.
On YouTube,
Two
ladies
boobs.
and gentlemen,
Yes.
the big time.
We are now operating on full cylinders.
When you think of where we started.
Yes. We started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Wow, I'm doing Drake. All right. So let's wrap it up. Let me get
All
some dids. Just we just want to check it out. We'll be back after a couple games, probably next week, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, let me hold on. Let me pull up the schedule real quick. I know there's obviously a game Friday, Saturday, and let's see, Friday night, Saturday, Monday against Dallas. So they're home against the Red Wings on Friday, in Detroit on Saturday, and then home for Dallas on Monday. So why don't we come back Tuesday night, 7:00, and we'll just our regular Facebook Live spot.
Okay.
Tuesday night.
Now, what's the feature that Be Live is now hosting? The video hosting, or this is the program we're using. When are they? When are they have the migration coming soon? They said, right?
As far as scheduling these shows on YouTube,
right.
It's in the works. And usually, and I can say that anytime there's ever been like something new coming for Be Live, when they say it's coming soon, like they really mean it. Like they're not like when a pilot says we'll be off the ground shortly, and 2 hours later you're still sitting there. So I have a feeling that hopefully it'll come soon. Then we'll just start doing the shows on YouTube as opposed to Facebook. We want to make this available to as many people as possible.
Right.
This really won't be complete until we've opened ourselves up to as much possible ridicule as possible.
Right, and we'll take the ridicule because we've taken. Listen,
so we can dish it out,
and we can dish it out, and also there's been so much praise from you guys. Thank the Lord that it propels us to do this.
It's right here, Sandrock. Imagine if I brought this to the game, they'd have a heart attack.
Oh no,
they would never allow. Back in the old days, you used to be able to bring an air horn into the game. I'll bet they don't even allow those anymore.
No, no fun allowed. No fun.
No fun allowed.
They should have a section just for the lunatic Ranger fans.
Right.
Everybody can look at them. If you see Dancing Larry, will you say hello to him?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There's no beef with Larry.
All right.
Larry's okay.
He seems to be a very polarizing figure in Ranger fandom.
I'll never understand. I get it if he's not your thing. I understand that you don't go for the dancing or his music or whatever, or something about it. You just don't like the cut of his jib, whatever. But these people that absolutely hate him, that I don't get. Like what? Larry's harmless. He's harmless. I think a lot of it is jealousy. This guy's he makes a living off being a Ranger fan, and who doesn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to do that? Right. He's been able to turn it into a little bit of a cottage industry. No, who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, everybody's happy. He doesn't do anything. There's no jinx when he does the dance and all that stuff. It's so stupid. It's
only a jinx when they chant Pot Van sucks. That's the jinx.
That's the jinx. The team only scores right after.
Right.
So, all right. Well, have a good time at the game, Jim.
Will do.
I hope you and Jen have a great time. Get some autographs. Hope the Rangers sweep the Red Wings next time we get together. And everybody have a happy.
All right. We love you. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you Tuesday night. Let's go, Rangers. We're getting back to hockey Friday night. Can't wait. We love you. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.